It's your boy Hungar. Yeah, I literally just rolled out of bed. Like, for real. Like, oh shit, it's noon. I better wake up and get that live stream going that everybody's obviously waiting to come on. Let me give a Shadwell a call. Nice cow. How you doing, bud?
Hey, bro, what's up?
Waiting on you.
I'm just on my way, man.
All right, bye.
See you in a second. Bye.
So, yesterday I got a message from my buddy Double D, your buddy Double D. Everybody knows and loves Double D, Diversity and Dragons. I was like, I never get a message from Diversity and Dragons. I got to see what's going on with that. Hold on, Justin. I got you. And this is what I got from Diversity and Dragons yesterday in a message. What up, Doodle Squatch? So I thought it was pretty freaking cool. You been a hunger struck. Da, 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 da.
I wonder what filter you used.
I don't know, but I thought it was, I think it's pretty freaking cool.
Yep.
Sorry about that. I had to blow my nose and didn't want to do it on camera where you guys could see or hear it because I'm a gentleman.
Nice.
Waiting on Shadwell as normal.
Yeah. This alarm is going off at the wrong time.
Did you just wake up, Justin?
Yeah.
Me too. I literally just rolled out of bed.
Morning, slackers.
Good morning.
I was up till 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Not quite that late, but I was trying to catch the eclipse.
There was an eclipse?
Yeah. Lunar thing, you know.
Mm-hmm. I've seen a lunar eclipse over the mountains of New Mexico. I've seen them all.
There's another one in a couple of weeks. This one it was more hype than visual phenomenon, but it was cool.
All right, you guys take over for a second for me.
Okay.
So yeah, I was up real freaking late, and
yeah, I was trying to get some work done. Because, you know me, I'm a slacker. I leave everything to the last minute. Yeah.
You'll get there one day, dude. Don't worry.
What? No, the point is to not get there. The point is to be late and not have to go.
No, I mean get to the point where you could actually be a real slacker, you know, because you're retired.
Oh, yeah.
You do whatever the frick you want.
I honestly don't think my life will change at all. I'll just stop answering some emails.
What's up, Cal? I was actually just watching DM James's Dungeons and Lasers video. Gotta
Dungeons
admit,
and
I'm a little
Lasers.
jealous. I didn't get any of the castle sets. You got the full freaking Lego Maniac castle set that is on my list, but I just haven't pulled the trigger.
Mm.
I actually have like yards and yards and yards of styrofoam that I was going to build a cheap, big ass like 8-foot castle to fill like a ping pong table someday, but that someday hadn't come around yet. And
Yeah.
I always wanted to just do it for the sake of building it, not necessarily using it. Hopefully, when I have my shop, I can just, build a nice big freaking castle and just leave it on a table for people who want to, use it for gaming.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but when you build things for a shop, it has to be a lot more robust than
Oh
using
yeah,
it
yeah,
for your.
yeah. I've worked in quite a few shops and built. I've built. A funny thing is, when I built the last castle, the best doors I could find were the Lego castle doors because they were huge and they were hinged, and I could just glue them in. But they just
Well,
stood out.
you can just get the Lego D&D stuff if you want to do that.
No, I just wanted the doors. I wanted to build everything else, but I looked high and low, and I just couldn't figure out how I could make, a hinged set of doors so that they could be open or closed without having to build separate doors.
Well, you have a 3D printer there at the Cricket or whatever.
This
Yeah,
was 25 years ago. So
Yeah, well, I'm not
now,
talking about
that
25
is
years ago.
a good idea when it comes to the doors, because that's a whole lot of work that doesn't need to be
well,
done.
James did a video this morning.
We're talking about it. I didn't get to finish it, but I'm real proud of him.
Yeah, and he was talking about you and your boy.
That's how we got our start, man. DNL, Dungeons and Lasers, their shit is the best, and their minis. I've put together a lot of GW minis, and the quality is like almost the same. It really is top notch sculpted minis, and they've got the same habit of uh, making way too many pieces for something that could be a lot simpler. Uh, if anybody's ever put together the Aeronauticus Imperialis airships, oh my God, there's no reason for there to be, 30 parts to a freaking aircraft that's this fucking big. Just saying.
Sometimes you'd be surprised why
No,
they.
I get it. The quality and the versatility and all that wouldn't be the same, but at the end of the day, if they sold me a one piece ship for that game, I'd be just as happy. As a matter of fact, the the time it took to put together the airplanes made it so that I never finished all the aircraft that came in the basic box.
Mm,
Morning, Michael. And I got another doctor's appointment tomorrow.
I'm only out here to finish the cigarette. It's spring and you'd never guess it.
yeah,
Go back to see why I keep on having these stupid ass leg cramps.
Really?
Yeah.
uh,
And then Wednesday, I got to drive to frickin' Knoxville.
do you want me to tell you why you keep having leg cramps?
Uh, ass cancer.
Butt AIDS. One or the other.
So Wednesday, I gotta go to Knoxville. So I don't think there'll be a show Wednesday. Yeah, shit. Drop one of my drugs.
So no show Wednesday. That's too bad. Jackie's
Let me
on
see
vacation.
what time. My appointment's at 2:40. So yeah, we should be able to do the show. It's just I gotta go get a freaking. It's with the kidney specialists. I gotta go get a ultrasound.
Mm-hmm. Ultrasound.
Yeah, they need an ultrasound on my kidneys.
They see you're pregnant, huh?
Yeah, the just to see how much damage they have. I'm pregnant with a baby elephant. I've already given birth to the trunk. What sucks is when it gets hungry and it reaches up and grabs a potato and tries to shove it up my butt.
Oh, I could see you putting a potato up your butt, you degenerate weirdo.
Speaking about degenerate weirdos, I was on the show with Mr. Max last night.
Were
How's
you?
he doing?
He's doing really good. I was invited to one of their games.
Hmm.
It was him, 28 millimeter, and Crispy.
Yeah, he's moving his show to Friday, so I'll be able to pop in there more often.
But yeah, since we didn't have game last night, I was able to hop in. I was only on for like 10 minutes or so. We were talking about, fun stuff, guns and shit. I just popped in to say hi to Mr. Max, and they're all like, dude, when are you going to come on and play one of our games? It's like, well, with all the other shit that I've got going on and with my health and stuff like that, sometimes I just have a hard time. And we're like, well, you're welcome to pop on anytime.
I haven't been in one of Rick's games in a while. I actually haven't heard much from him.
Yeah.
He's a fun DM. He really is.
He's slacker though. They only do 4D role playing when I do 142,680 role playing.
Yeah.
So they might need to step up their game a little bit higher for my expertise.
Yeah. I caught the last hour of the show last night, but I didn't pop in. I didn't hit the link because I didn't want to make Shauna uncomfortable with my awesomeness.
Yeah.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something funny later after the show. Okay. Yeah, I should have hit it anyway. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was in the audience when I was in the show, and I don't give a
No,
damn.
he was on the show. Yeah. Sorry, I'm still foggy head. I got some sleep this morning, so
Awesome. Yeah, I got some too, but I don't think I got to bed till about 4 a.m.
yeah.
3 something, 4. I don't know. It was.
Well, that's less time for you, but that's about when I went to sleep, 4 or 5.
Yeah, I've got the day off, and the boys are doing their thing. I don't know where Jackie is. I told him your show is starting, but he's working on his video projects. He's trying to
Yeah.
just bang this crap out.
Did he
He's
get any
trying
of his data back?
no, not really. He had to start from scratch, but you know,
Well, I highly recommend you spend $60 and get him a backup drive.
we have one. It's actually mostly for the our old shows,
Yeah,
but
well,
I think he uses Google Drive or something like that for saving some stuff. Which
okay.
but yeah, we definitely have to get another one just for his thing. But I'm not paying for it. The boy's rolling in dough. He can pay for his own crap.
Okay, in that case.
Yeah, it's just a matter of going to the store that's actually relatively close to us and getting one. I'll talk to him today about it. So just for future reference that if something like this happens again, which
Yeah.
it shouldn't. It seems to be.
Oh, it will. It will. Maybe not as severe, but you'll always not
Yeah.
back something up, and that will be the thing you accidentally delete or gets corrupted or
Yeah.
edit the
Or his
wrong
computer
way by
catches on
accident.
fire again.
Yeah. Um. But yeah, it's always good to back up every step of the way, and then when the project's finished, you can think about removing your backup steps. Not do it, just think about it.
Yeah. I think he should uh, also upload his project elsewhere. Twitter or Rumble or things like that, because he did pretty well. His first videos almost had 200 views. For the lack of marketing, if you will, that's pretty good. He's only got like 30 subscribers, but it's pretty interesting for considering he's only 15 and what he's managed to pull off.
Hey, he's gonna give it his 30 subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is after like just a couple of months. Not even that. I think like a month and a half. So
Yeah. Yep.
so yesterday's game was really really good, Justin. I honestly think it was one of the best we've had yet, and hopefully it'll get better as we go along. Everybody was in top form last night, I think.
Yeah. Uh. th- Yeah, I think it was okay. There was a couple of well, can I do this? Asked by some people when they should have just tried things.
Yeah, uh, I think that comes from some folks, uh, you know, more recent gaming experiences where some of those habits are just commonplace. And
Yeah.
I told everybody at the beginning of the game, don't ask, just do or tell.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, you know, uh, give you an answer you want.
Yeah.
Because you don't know in life. Why would you know at the table? And the whole perception thing, I just,
Yeah.
if you take out the word perception and use other words, it comes across better. What's up, Bear?
Whoa, you okay? Technical problems?
My mic stand. I got to get a new mic stand.
Yeah.
They're so fucking expensive, though. Anyway, what's up? What's happening?
Yeah. I recommend a solid one. You have less of that problem with.
Chilling like
Yeah,
villains.
those are the most expensive ones, sadly.
I spent $30, $40 on this one.
Send me the link. No, but it doesn't have the armature. That's just a stand.
No, it's.
Yeah, that's not like this claps onto my desk.
Yeah, it has a clamp as well.
Send me the link. If you bought it on Amazon or whatever, I'll take a look. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hi, Hungar. You need a haircut.
I do. I'm starting to look like a damn hippie, man.
You're starting to look like a crazy old man who lives down by the river.
I do live down by the river, and I am crazy and old.
And you are old, so holy shit, that's working out. That's turned into a win-win for you.
Yeah. I'm crazy, old, and I live by a river.
Hey, Bear, that was a good show the other day. Building characters. I liked what I saw.
Yeah, I only cut about half of it. And I did as well.
Well, the one on Wednesday?
I think so.
Yeah.
The one last night was neat. I haven't seen a Nerd's Nerd in like 100 years, it seems.
And
She
never
popped
playing
into
last
my
night.
show Saturday to say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had a hell
watch-
of a fun time last night. It was really interesting. We were like people like we lost 2 backers, and then like the chat themselves made up for the amount we lost in like a course of an hour. It was really funny. It's like really nice of them all.
I like how somebody said in the chat last night on your show is like Why is it a 3 months? Why isn't it like 30 days or
How many times do I have to tell this fucking story?
And I was like, dude, the only reason I can support it at the level I am is because I can take the time to save up the money for it.
Well, that's the serendipitous thing that's happened, right? Is that like it was an accident that it was set for 90 days instead of 60 because we were going to do 60 to give everybody time, right, to really sort of see it through. And it was accidentally set for 90, and then so many people have said, "Oh my god, because it's 90, I can actually save up money between now and when they charge my credit card, so I can actually get more of what I want." I'm like, well, then that worked out well for everybody, you know. People are going to complain, dude. You give them chocolate, they're going to want vanilla. You give them vanilla, they're going to want strawberry. You give them a gold, they're going to want gems.
Nobody
You know
wants
what I mean?
strawberry.
That's just human nature.
Nobody wants strawberry.
I love
I
strawberry.
I always buy Neapolitan ice cream just to be like diplomatic, you know, because God knows what everybody's going to like when family comes to visit. And sure enough, strawberries the only thing left.
And see, I'm on complete other side of the spectrum when it comes to ice cream. I buy what I like, and if somebody wants them, they can have it. And if they don't like it, well, fuck them. I bought it for me.
So the nice part in Canada is most of the ice cream companies don't do the American compartmentalized chocolate, strawberry, vanilla in the thing. It's just a swirl. So it's all mixed together, and it's really cool that way. So that way you just eat it or shut the fuck up.
You can get Neapolitan here.
You can get it with the 3 blocks, like Chapman's does that, and a couple of other companies. But most of the bigger companies, it's just a mess. It's just like, you know, they just
we've got the swirl here too as well, but of course that's not super popular for whatever reason.
Well, as I just said, you give some people gold, they want diamonds. They give them diamonds, now they want pearls. You know what I mean? That's just the way humans are. They're never going to be happy with what they get.
Pearls.
Not pearl necklaces, you dirty bastard.
Hey.
No. One of my favorite thing ever is having to explain to people what the name Pearl Jam means. Because they did, like, so many people did not understand what that band's name meant. And I'm like, really? You don't know what Pearl Jam
like
is?
20cc.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, not available anymore. Oh, well.
Just type in some of the crap from the title and other versions will pop up at the same price rate. Because I had like 30 of them I had to select through when I picked this one.
Okay.
And it was literally, I picked the one that was 50 cents lower than the one next to it.
It's not that budgeting is a lost art. My ex-wife, she's great at budgeting. My second wife. My issue is I used to be pretty well off, making a little over 6 figures a year. And now I make like 3. Yeah. Now I almost make a month what I used to make weekly.
Yeah.
So
get me started on that shit.
So it you know, before if I wanted something, I just go out and freaking buy it. I never cared. I was good money. And now I've got to think about the purchases I need to make, paying bills and everything on top of that. Even with my sugar mama, you know, it still gets a little rough.
Well, with most Kickstarters, they usually have a huge budget for advertising months ahead of time. And if you ever do another Kickstarter, Bear, that's the way to go. Just barrage the universe with ads of whatever you can manage.
Unless you're a big name, it doesn't work. I've talked to a lot of guys who did the buying the Facebook ads, buying the Google ads, and they were showing me their budgets, and some of them had spent like, you know, $10,000 on ads, and they got next to no percentage return on that. Like, especially Facebook ads. Facebook ads are a fucking joke, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
That's been the case for at least 7 years now. Like, before that, they worked, but
yeah, they don't work anymore. Everybody's got ad blockers now.
It's not just ad blockers. It's like the targeting algorithm.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Is over focused to the community, so you don't get out of specificity reach for products.
That's weird. I honestly just got totally lucky with Dungeons and Lasers way back when it first came out. It was just, you know, destiny, I guess. that I saw the ad and I went, "What the heck is this?" You know, and it wasn't even the funny thing is, it wasn't even the dungeons part. It was this silly little dog. Where is he? Right here. It was a miniature, a picture of this miniature. You can't really see it. It's a dog with a sword in his mouth.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh my God, that is cool as shit.
Yeah,
And I
no, that is
clicked
cool.
on it, and I'm like, oh, what is this? And we were off to the races from that point on.
The secret these days, from what everything they're saying, especially Backer Kid advises this, mailing lists. We've gone back to mailing lists are like being the best tool. So now with what I've done on Backer Kid, I've built up 200 or so people. Next time I do something, I can target directly to those people.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And that's the
What
idea.
about like referral programs?
Well, we need a better word of mouth system in our community, which is important, right? It's really important. Like once I'm done mine, I've had a successful run. Let's say you put something together, Shadow, and it's something I'm going to support because you're my friend and I think it's a good idea and it's not something offensive. I'm going to throw a message out to my backers going, hey guys, check out Shadow's thing. It's really cool. You should go take a look at it, blah, 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 blah. And we know enough people in this community who have had massive success who should be doing that for all of us and helping us all out. You know what I mean? And it's one of the problems we have, and it's something I've been trying to do. I tried to do it in comics, and I ran into just too many egos. And I'll try and do it in indie gaming, which is building a network of independent publishers who are willing to help each other out and take the time to support each other. It's important because otherwise people are going to go throw 10 times the amount of money they do at our projects at Disney and Warner Brothers and WotC and all these people who don't give a fuck and let us die on the vine. But there are enough people out there at Gary Con, at Hole in the Con, or whatever, all these cons that go on. We're always talking about how much they support independent games. Well, there's only one way to prove that. Money.
Support them.
That's how you prove it. You know what I mean? Step up.
I've only backed two things ever, and it was your stuff and Victor's Modern
That
Necessity.
reminds me, I need to I need to go check on Victor's thing. I hope
Yeah,
to God
I got to put money on payday on my credit card for Victor's thing. I'm like, oh yeah, that's this week, eh? But that's
I had a issue with my bank. I went to check on my account online, and I hit the wrong saved email address and password, and instantly they hit me with what do you call it? Needing a code, and I didn't know where they sent the code, so I had to call my bank. And the only solution is to turn off my card for 5 to 7 days while they issue me a new one. Such bull crap.
Yeah,
twice in 6 months.
Well, you got to know where they're sending that code. Because
they didn't even know where they were sending the code.
Well, this is the thing. This two-factor authentication is horseshit. Okay, it's absolute horseshit. I ran into a problem with my Revenue Canada account, which was everywhere in Canada Revenue, which is our tax, it's like our IRS. My new phone number was updated, except on the multi-factor authentication, and I couldn't log in to do it because it was sending a code to the old phone number. I finally had to wait on hold for an hour and a half to finally speak to a human being who could change the number in the MFA for me so that I could actually get into my goddamn government account because it's tax time.
Yeah.
This is how stupid this MFA bullshit is. You know what I mean? There are people out there who don't have smartphones who can't get services because you have to have a smartphone now to access these services.
Yeah. I don't have that problem with Revenue Canada, but I've been very, very hesitant to set up like even direct pay from the government. No, send me a check. I'll walk to the bank.
Cal, I agree with you that there are so many indie creators you got to be picking and choosing, but the point is that if the people who are in the community are recommending people, that should be a sign of quality, right? That should be a sign of, if I hear this was David Bowie's favorite indie band, I'm going to check him out because I believe in David Bowie's music. If Hungar tells me this video is worth watching, I'm going to watch it because I trust Hungar to at least send me something interesting to watch, right? That's
Yeah.
the point. The network in the community has to be there, and it is, and it isn't, because one thing happens that really, really I find annoying, which is if someone starts to get some success in the indie community, they start dancing with the big names all of a sudden.
Yeah, or they'll just ignore the people that were their friends'
That happens.
projects.
Sadly, that
Right,
happens.
like what was the guy that made Quetzalcoatl, or what's his name?
A basic expert?
Yeah,
He's
Basic
fine. What's wrong with him?
Yeah, I haven't seen any of his videos pop up talking about your game, or
Well, it's because he and I aren't friends. We don't know each other.
yeah,
We've met
but like
once. He wants to have me on. He wants to get me on for an interview.
okay, but that's
But it's a scheduling thing, and it's a communication thing.
Just a name that popped into my head, right? There are plenty of other people in the circle.
Well, what I like about Vic is he's always
But
laid back.
to what you're saying,
So
yes.
is that Hungar?
Vic's always just laid back and chill. You know, he'll come on anybody's show.
Vic Gorchev?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vic's cool.
he's our favorite little Dutchman.
No, I think there are people out there doing it. There's just not enough people doing it. You know what I mean? And that's the point. So if you want to keep seeing MCDM and Kelsey and all these people making all this money for their projects, just doing D&D clones again or whatever, keep going the way we're going. If you want to see new games from new ideas that don't have to worry about market evaluation and having corporate companies go, well, I don't know if there's a market for that, because only 1,000 copies are going to sell. But hey, you're in that 1,000 people who want that copy.
Yeah.
And we got to support each other a little bit more. You know, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it isn't there. I'm just saying we need more of it.
Yeah.
There's not enough support with each other in this gaming community that we decided.
How long have we been trying to get Cody to 1,000 subscribers?
Yeah.
A year now? And we can't get him to 1,000 subscribers?
Which is ridiculous.
Makes no sense.
Yeah. I'm subscribed to Cody.
Yeah,
If I can do
I guarantee
it,
most everybody here is subscribed to Cody.
Yeah. I've had Cody on my show a couple of times, or at least once.
Yeah.
And it's hard. We've been trying to, get to 1,000. We're at 775, and once you get to a certain point, I noticed most of you guys know Bruce Lombardo, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When I met him, he was at 700, and this was about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and he had been there for years and years. I kid you not. And after I had met him, so in like the last year and a half, he was finally able to break like 1,100. But I think the algorithm like pushes you down and keeps you below 1,000 for what I would guess at about 200 subscribers, just to see if you're really worthy of that. You know what I mean? Because the audience is fickle, and all it takes is one video to knock you down 10 or 20% of your subscribers because you said something that offended them or whatever. Yeah. So they want to be like really sure that you're not even in danger of that, because once they monetize you, they want to make sure that money's going to keep flowing, even though it starts out really small. It doesn't take much. Look at RPG Elite. I mean, the guy's been a YouTuber half the time we have, and he's in the 15,000s.
Yeah, or the hate clicker guys, or the people that like they popularize controversy. What's his name? Roll for DM or whatever. Is that the guy's name? I mean, the guy took that whole WotC thing and turned it into 50,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? Like he just, after the rest of us let it go because it was a done issue, he kept going with it and he built an audience out of it. Now I'm not blaming him. That's smart for him. That's what he wants to do. You guys know why I don't do hate stuff, because I want to try and maintain a positive fucking community where we're not just talking about what we hate, we're talking about what we love. Well, I got bad news for all of us. Nobody gives a fuck what we love. Most people want to see the fucking train wreck. That's all they're interested in. And I learned that when I worked in media, when I worked in the news,
And you get jackasses like me who's an upstart. And
hey, little guy, what's up, Jackie?
In my first 2 months, it's like, yeah, I got over 1,000 subs. And then
it is because you're a unique thing. You are something no one had seen before, and you are unapologetically you. So as a result of that, people just start gravitating towards you. You know what I mean? You're the breath of fresh air they wanted, but there's no room for 10 of you. You know what I mean? There's only gets to be one or two of you at any point in time, and that's a good thing that you were able to tap into that, and that's a great thing for you.
Yeah,
The rest of
But then I stagnated. Like, I don't even know how many subs I have. I don't even care. I've got like 1,200, and you know what? I'm happy with it.
yeah, I was happy when I didn't even have monetization.
Hey,
When I was
can
under
someone
1,000,
send Jackie
I was
the
happy.
link?
We had a great group. Everything was going good. Now we're at 2,000 and some, and we're still doing well. But you know, it's like I was happy. I've always said I don't give a shit as long as people are enjoying what we do. That's what matters. I don't care about this. If YouTube became my job, oh my god, I'd want to
I
kill
would be
myself.
miserable.
Listen to these people talk about algorithms and how they have to be very careful about all this stuff they do, and I'm like, oh no.
I don't know about it becoming my job, but it would be nice if it made enough that I didn't have to work. There is a difference.
It's a fucking hair you're splitting.
Hey, that's a hair I'll die on.
Yeah, it's a fucking pubic hair, but anyway.
Hey,
Well, that makes it a thicker hair.
Speaking of train wrecks, did anybody hear about the train accident in California?
No,
Oh, okay.
because I don't watch network news or.
No, I didn't see it on
And
the
the rest of
news.
the country doesn't give a fuck about California?
No, I didn't even see it on the news. I saw it on Salty Cracker. Apparently, someone got hit by a train. Somebody got hit by a train, and somebody watching the thing decided to pick up a souvenir and eat it.
Yeah, probably fake.
I don't know. It's just nothing surprises me. Just nothing anymore.
Yeah,
And what-
I'm having the issue where it's letting you in, but it's not letting you in.
And what's this link, Bear?
That link's from
To
GM
Cody.
Cody's page.
Oh, okay. Jackie,
Yeah.
get your ass in here.
He's trying. It's not letting him in.
Oh,
Pop out and pop back in, Jackie. Restream does that.
really?
It's
So I was
done
thinking about starting to use it because I'm back on the 20-hour a month plan with StreamYard, and I already burned through half of that in like 2 shows.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Sorry, I'm dealing with making lunch.
that happens.
I
Yes.
like StreamYard. I mean, it's limited, but it gets the job done.
Yeah.
Restream has got a lot of things going for it, but yeah, it's got that one problem that sometimes
It did it. Yeah, it did it with Brian a lot.
yeah. And I think Crafting Gamer
Yeah.
had that same problem. But yeah. But if you're persistent, it'll eventually let you in.
Yeah. You just got to keep on trying.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
So anybody got anything exciting going on this week?
I got
Someone
2 doctor's
bumped up their
appointments.
pledge.
Huh?
Someone just bumped up their pledge big time.
Good.
We were at $310 away from 23,000 before lunch, and now we're at 22,840. So we're like $160 away from the next pledge. But I don't have, it's the same amount of backers. I didn't pick up any new backers. So someone just bumped their pledge a big way, or a couple of someone. So whoever did that, fuck, man, thank you.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Man, okay. I got to say this, guys. I am blown away by how successful this has been. It's not even a month. We haven't even been up a month. And we've blown through all the stretch goals. It's crazy. I'm so, like, I don't even know. Like, I can't even process it in my head. You know what I mean? I can't process it.
It's emotions and shit.
It's very emotional. It's insanely emotional.
Hey, Jackie.
Never mind.
Can you guys hear me?
Hey, that's not Jackie.
What? No, we got you, bro. Just
Let's go.
Connell's here. We can't talk about our feelings.
Oh,
Hi,
damn.
Jackie. What's up, man?
Talk about your feelings.
Some stuff.
So we watched a movie yesterday, Jackie, that I think you really should see.
It's very much a self-love book. I mean, movie.
Yeah.
Well, so then I won't see it.
No.
No, it teaches you how to love yourself properly.
Properly?
Like
It sounds pretty
respectfully.
gay.
There are 3 ways I can interpret that. All of them are bad.
No, it's
They're all bad, Jack. You don't listen to these two idiots.
It's a
They-
good
Yeah,
film.
given
It
the fact
stars
that
Ethan Hawke.
It's a decent film. It's not a horrible film, but I was
Don't discourage him from watching it. The guy
was not as impressed with it as I was hoping I would be because one, I like Ethan Hawke, and two, I'm a Heinlein fan. His earlier stuff, before he got crazy and started talking about sleeping with his own parents and shit. But
I missed that conversation.
yeah, didn't you ever read like the Sylvian Sunsets or Lazarus Long, Time Enough for Love and shit like that? They're all about he gets weird.
Yeah.
Who are we talking about?
Robert Heinlein.
Oh, Heinlein. He turned into a dirty old man at the end.
Oh, that
Yeah,
guy,
he-
yeah.
Yeah, and now his earlier books like Has Spacesuit Will Travel,
Right.
Galileo and stuff like that, they're great books. They're fantastic books. What are called his boy books.
Yeah, they were almost wholesome to a fault.
And then you get on to his later stuff. Now, Stranger in a Strange Land is a good novel, but there's some weirdness going on in that.
There was a loosening in the restrictions on publishing materials on what you could write about, and a lot of the sci-fi authors at the time were encouraged to write offbeat sexual stuff, and I'm pretty sure that's why he wrote that stuff, because he was being encouraged to write weird shit about sex.
Why were they being encouraged to write that?
The downfall of Western civilization.
Do you want me to go into who owned the publishing companies at the still?
No, I do not.
The downfall of Western civilization is the reason they pushed that narrative on people. They wanted to make people with loose morals
obsessed
are easier to control.
I find the opposite to be true.
People who never reach for anything above the lowest level of Maslow's pyramid of needs are at the bottom of the pyramid for a reason.
Yeah. Look at A Brave New World.
I mean, you say high morals, and the first thing I think is the what happened in Spain between the Catholics and everybody they didn't like. Those Catholics had some high moral standards.
You realize who they were fighting against were the Cathars. The Cathars were a medieval suicide cult. They were the Heaven's Gate of the era, and the only people that were executed were the leaders who were just manipulating people to get as many people to die. The actual victims of it were being encouraged to come to the real and actual faith. Only like 2,000
Taco Bell.
2,000 years.
You got scored on history by a teenager, bitch.
Getting schooled by a teenager has a pro-Catholic stance, and pro-Catholics tend to think the Catholic Church was innocent in everything they ever fucking did, including the Spanish Inquisition. So let's be careful.
Don't badmouth the Spanish Inquisition. It was
The Spanish Inquisition only ever executed 2,000 people.
Here we go. Here we go. Catholics
Only
will defend the
2,000
Spanish Inquisition, and that's one of the problems with listening to Catholic revisionist history.
Hey, it's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what? The Catholics are taking a stance on child molestation that they had. They're facing it head on instead of, face down ass up.
But we're only at the tip of the problem.
Face down ass up.
At least we're actually trying to solve the darn thing.
Oh yeah. After we made the mess.
Screaming.
How the fuck? I went to check my lunch. I came back. How did this topic become the topic? What did Connell do?
I would look to your left, and then your left.
Let me.
Jackie,
I did not
Tomorrow.
start this one.
You're
I
right.
simply
Am I
heard something,
right?
someone saying
Okay, sorry.
something incorrect and decided to correct it.
At 12 o'clock, restream from Hungar to DM James.
It's full now. So.
Because I think you're full of shit. Oh, that's weird. That is weird. It says you did send the thing, but for some reason on my little icon, it didn't show that you sent the thing.
And now I've got like a full panel.
Well, that's okay.
You can kick out Shadwell. We don't need him.
Oh, Jackie said we could kick Shadwell out.
Yeah,
I
DM
think
James is a
you're-
better replacement.
You're grounded, bro. Shadow just sent me a message to tell you.
That was what
you,
Jackie said, not me.
You got no internet for a week.
But I'm saying Shadow knows his shit, so don't get rid of Shadow.
Thanks, James.
I'll just go eat smoke or something. I'll talk to you later.
All right, love you, brother.
No.
James is the best, isn't he, guys?
Yeah.
James
Yeah.
is an excellent, excellent quality human being who I love arguing with.
I don't know. He doesn't like Taco Bell.
Yeah, you
Well,
and
you
him have
don't
the
like
weirdest
Taco
relationship
Bell.
I've
That's
ever
what we
seen.
had
like
for
Taco
dinner
Bell
last
either.
night, you jackass.
I like Taco John's, but
Oh.
I'm pretty sure no one in this.
If
Papa
anybody
John's?
gets kicked out
Taco
over
John's.
tacos, it
I was
would be-
already say if anybody, I seriously doubt anybody else in this panel knows what Taco John's is. So
That's not the point. It's
We
not
know
supposed to be
Taco
half
John's-
decent or mediocre freaking tacos. It's supposed to be crap that's just bean paste mixed with bean paste and food. coloring.
Taco Bell's got that new empanada out, and it's pretty damn good.
I think I'll just go down to Bloomington, Illinois, and get myself La Bamba. Yeah, burrito as big as my head.
Yeah, that's healthy.
So that's
Yeah, not really.
that
That-
can't possibly be bad
That's
for
good
you.
for you in your current situation.
Oh my God! Supposedly now this place serves sushi, so I've never been to a Mexican restaurant that serves sushi, so I'm slightly concerned and confused. And
I
Well-
think that might be a. I think that might be. Oh
a
no!
fusion issue.
Counterproductive.
When I was in LA in the early 2000s, I had Taco Bell, I had Taco Del Mar, and I had El Pollo Loco. And I can tell you, El Pollo Loco was superior to the other two in every fucking way.
The
That's
crazy
not the
chicken.
point, though. That's
No, we
not
get
the
it.
point.
You're just trying to kill yourself slowly. We get it. It's okay.
A nerd's nerd. We were just talking about you earlier. I said I haven't seen you in a long time.
Nerds.
Yeah.
If
Hey,
you guys
new
want-
icon
if you're-
picture.
What?
New avatar.
Yes.
Yeah, she made a new one. We turned it into a card for the heroic too.
Well, she
Want to
deserves
see?
it.
You want to see? Nerd
Yes.
Nerd paid to have custom art, but her only condition for having the custom art was that it had to be a new Whimsy card. So we made a new Whimsy card. There you go, Hunger. I pumped it up, sharing her her art. Summon. Play this card to summon a Nerd's Nerd and one T-Rex with +1 column shift to all stats. They fight along your side for 1d10 rounds and then vanish.
Nice.
Comes with one free pack of crayons, half chewed.
You're a crayon.
Nice.
Oh.
That will be awesome, Nerds Nerd. We all miss you, man.
Well, you know, it's hard when you work on the dark side of the moon, subverting the other nations as an artificial intelligence running on a Pentium 4 like she is.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Oh,
in
they
Pentium 4.
upgraded her to a Pentium 4. I thought she was still using the Celeron.
No, she's on a Pentium 4 now. It's even getting better. Eventually, they're going to get her all the way up to a 3-core system.
Nice.
That'll be nice.
Did you just do some blow?
No, I have fucking stuffed up nose. I was trying to clear it out.
Okay. You just,
Having a big snot fly out of my face would be pretty gross.
yeah, that's why I muted shut my camera off a minute ago.
What's
Yeah.
with everybody and the freaking the sinus issues? I've talked to like 5 people in like an hour that have got that shit going on.
It's
Well, I
winter,
live in
though.
Tennessee, and that's the issue. Tennessee is the capital of sinus, pollen.
oh, do you live right in the bowl? Or
Yeah, I live in Northeast Tennessee.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm right up in the shit of it.
It's because we just finished third winter in Canada and we're on to first spring. So we'll see how that works
Which
out.
is covered in snow.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's first spring, right? Not that fool spring we had last week.
Yeah.
So nice.
And a nerd says she ain't sharing her motherfucking crayons with nobody.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
I think I can spare the buck and go down to the shop and get my own damn crayons.
Yeah, but you probably buy the cheap ass rose art crayons and not the quality tasting Crayola.
Damn.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna actually eat the fucking crayons.
That's what they're for. If you're
I was gonna make you some nice macaroni art. Now you ruined it.
James's nephew, he is an officer in the Navy, and he's dating this really cute Marine captain chick. And he couldn't figure out what to get her for couldn't figure out what to get her for Christmas, right? They've been dating for a while. They're both officers, so it works out for them.
Bad joke.
And you know how Navy people are all about the Marines. So he asked James, like, what should I get for Christmas? And James is like, the jumbo pack of crayons. And I'm hoping that he did. I don't know if he did, but it would be awesome if he got it.
It would definitely be fun to watch her opening that.
The multi-pack, the jumbo pack of Crayola crayons. A nerd's nerd. Do you think that would be a good gift for you from your significant other?
I don't know. But a nerd's nerd, if you ever decide to go on camera, you need to first get yourself a chocolate mold in the shape of crayons. Just cast up a pack and just start eating them on camera.
She's like, what
wouldn't be actually that hard.
No,
wouldn't be that hard.
She eats the real deal, man.
Well,
You ain't no pussy.
Okay, then you need to go buy some crayons and eat them on camera if you ever do camera.
A nerd's nerd doesn't do anything half-assed. She does everything whole-assed.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna go.
It's just Connell.
Yeah.
Just trust your better angel and.
Oh.
The real bougie crayon shit. I love you, a nerd's nerd. Platonically, you know.
I'm going to go murder my dog. Hold on a second.
I was wondering when he was going to go with that statement. I'm going to go. I'll murder my dog. Okay.
This time he gets.
Well, how about this? Don't murder the dog. Fix the smoke detector.
Yeah.
Yeah, we miss
What
Honor.
smoke detector are you talking about?
Oh, stop lying.
No, there is
You're used to the sound, Jackie.
You know, I'll show you what every single smoke detector in the darn house looks like.
I was just thinking yesterday because you know how Max Leal has an issue with noise and stuff like that, right?
He's something, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. I imagine a hospital stay for him would just be a living hell.
For who?
Max Leal.
Oh, yeah.
With all the beeping and hearing people cough and shit.
And eating and everything else.
And, you know, just the sound of the medical equipment.
Yeah, you don't go to the hospital for a fucking rest. That's for damn sure.
No, you don't. It's crazy because they're like, get you some sleep, but we're going to come in at 2:30 in the morning and we're going to freaking check your blood pressure at
every 2 hours.
In the fucking morning. And blah 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 and this and that, and it's like, okay, that's why I don't sleep in the hospital, because you physically can't sleep in a hospital. So I take my laptop and I play video games and I stream at 8 hours.
Between my brother and all his visits, because what's going on with him as a kid, and my stint for about 72, anyways, our sleeping was just not a thing.
Yeah. When I get out of the hospital, I sleep for like a day and a half.
Yeah, you go. I call that a coma.
Yeah. Well, I've already been in one of those, and I didn't even get any rest when I was in my coma.
Did you dream?
Oh my God, it was horrible. Yes. and you hear shit in a coma. You hear the stuff in your surroundings in a coma, and it's just miserable. And you don't realize how dehydrated or how dry your freaking mouth can get. And they put these freaking like mittens on me so I wouldn't scratch my face and shit, right? So I spent most of my time chewing on the mittens trying to get some kind of moisture in my mouth.
Didn't they leave it on the sports channel?
Oh, they left it on ESPN for a lot, unless my dad was there or my ex-wife. When my ex-wife came to visit me, she put it on like Food Network or Discovery or something that I like to watch. And my dad watched the news, and he was there a lot. He was there, for weeks at a time. But because they had to have, I was a jumper. I would try to jump out of the bed and stuff while I was in my coma. So they had to have a fucking babysitter in there with me. And they always put it on ESPN because they had to have a dude to try to help me stay in the bed, right? So when I'd start, they'd have a dude in there, and he'd just have sports center and shit. But I repeated conversations back to my parents pretty much verbatim that they were having with my nurse. And it was right at the start of COVID. So they were talking about COVID. So I had weird COVID zombie dreams.
Did I tell you what I did to my brother the other day when I went to visit him?
Stick a finger in his butt.
No. The nurse came in to do the bed sore inspection, right?
Oh,
He
yeah.
was lying there, and I turned to her and went, "He asked for maids."
He asked for mace?
Maids. Medically
Maids?
assisted suicide.
Oh, the assisted suicide.
You're an asshole.
He's like, oh, no. Well, not that fast because he's all hopped up on fucking morphine. But
see, in the area I'm at, they normally don't give you morphine because it doesn't work that well.
Well, they're trying.
They give you Dilaudid, which is like morphine that's been taking fentanyl.
Well, it might have been that. I didn't check to see what the drug was, but they got him hopped up so he's not thinking too much to keep the brain not working.
Oh, so why don't they just have you go in there and talk to him a lot and make your brain stop?
Watch him, don't have him watch the freaking movie you had us watch the other day. That fucking movie made me think more than I wanted to about anything.
Yeah. I gotta go in like 5 minutes, but yeah, that's sad. Oh, his brain is all.
I had hiccups most of the night last night, and it drives excuse me crazy.
My stepdad, when I was a kid, told me you get hiccups because you're about ready to grow an inch. It's just the air pressure leaving your body. So my reason was, that's bullshit, but whatever. He tells it to my brother. He says that at school, and he doesn't have a good day that day.
I had my kids convinced that the world was in black and white until the first color photos. And it was like, that's why you look at the old photos. There's no color because there was no color. It wasn't invented yet. And they believed that for a while. It was awesome. If you can't fuck with your kids, why have them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't let you use them as remote controls anymore. So
well, they don't have to be remote controls. I was the remote control back in the day. That's why me and my brother got to stay up late and watch Benny Hill because our grandfather would change the channel for him and we'd get treats.
That tracks.
But yeah, we're getting ready to end the show, guys, because one, I'm hungry, and two, it's been an hour. I'm actually thinking about doing some actual content, recording some videos, Been thinking about some ideas, maybe some 40K stuff, maybe some D&D. Who knows? I might just say to hell with it, continue doing this. You never know with me.
Probably
That's
continue
fair.
doing this.
But thanks everybody for coming on today. It was fun. We had some laughs.
Absolutely.
We laughed. We cried. We made
Fair.
fun of Shadwell.
Then Jack.
Yeah,
Who missed that?
we didn't really make fun of Shadwell today that much.
Not really.
Yeah, we need to do that more. I need to show up more just so that we meet the quotas.
Because he knows that's the only place he's going to get away with it, folks.
Well,
I feel mildly disappointed.
Wednesday, Jackie, you can come on. We can make fun of Shadwell.
I might, but actually, I'll save that for the very end of the stream.
So seriously, Jackie, Shadow, I want you guys to set up the camera in front of the TV so it's facing you on the couch, and I want you to watch Predestination.
Okay.
I want to see the reaction. I want you to film the reaction of you guys watching this slow burn.
I'm just waiting for Jackie to be ragging on his dad one day, and
I hear Predestination. I am not a fan.
Shadwell goes and changes the freaking Wi-Fi password in the middle of the stream and kicks Jackie off the internet.
But he's too reliant on the Wi-Fi himself.
No, just change the password so you don't have access to it.
He doesn't know what he doesn't know how to change the password.
All right, everybody. Thanks for coming on. Peace, love, chicken grease.
Oh, before you end the stream, I have an announcement to make.
Okay.
Episode 3 of the 4th Agenda will come out this week. I can promise you that. And episode 4 will come out the week after.
Nice.
Check this guy out.
I don't have enough acid to watch that, bro.
Justin, good to see you. Shadwell, always. Bear, thanks for coming on. Jackie, pleasure to see you as always, buddy. Connell, hope you're feeling better. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, Connell, Jackie, Bear, Shadwell, Hungar.
Everybody, have a great week.
Hungar, a nerd's nerd. I hope your schedule opens up so you can come on my show. We miss you.
Whoa.